Hi, it's Mrs. Locke. Today is Monday, March 30th, 2020, and this is the first week that the Anchorage School District is beginning e-learning at home. I wanted to make this little video to show you and walk you through what your child needs to do every day if they are going to fully participate in e-learning. Now, it was explained at the Zoom parent meeting, and I will explain again. The Anchorage School District for the spring quarter, the last quarter of the school year, has said that in grades K through 6, there is no work or homework that will be graded and that will be expected that students must do. With that said, I will put assignments out, and I highly encourage your child to watch the videos, do the activities, participate in some Zoom meetings. Okay? So, I created this daily e-learning checklist to guide you through this. Number 1, log into Clever. Number 2, click on our classroom. Number 3, click on the calendar. Number 4, scroll through the day's work. Number 5, click on a subject area for lessons and work. I highly encourage you to print this, which I will send in an email, and keep it right next to the device that your child uses. And after a while, it will become totally routine and you will not need it anymore. Now, let's actually start by doing number 1. Log into Clever. So, I've got it bookmarked on my computer. Now, this is the screen that you should see. If you do not see that screen, you might be seeing this screen, just a plain old login screen. Search for your school. So I'm going to type Trailside. There it is. Now we get this. Now this just means it's linking it to ASD. So now I'm going to log in, and for most kids it's last name dot first name and password 12345. There are a handful of kids who do not have a 12345 password because of hyphenated last names. So they need to refer to the password on their e-learning password sheet that I gave out in an email last week. All right, I'm going to sign into Clever. All right, now number 2, click on the calendar, okay? Oh, actually, it should be go to Mrs. Locke's classroom first and then click on the calendar. So this is called our weekly work. Now, Seesaw, Zoom, and our weekly work are the 3 important things. Seesaw is how your children are going to actually do work from home and get it to me. Zoom, we will Zoom every once in a while, and I will always let you know when and give you a code. But this is the calendar to tell you what your child has to do every day. So since today is Monday, all I'm going to be looking at is the Monday column. Now you can see the rest of the week is up, but we're focusing on Monday. So we've got weekly video announcements from Mrs. Jones. Click on that and watch her video. She also has a student and family survey that if you have a chance, click on it, fill it out, send it back to her. And then she has a challenge. She's going to have one every week. And this week the challenge is Flat Mrs. Jones. So if you click on this, a document will open with a kind of looks like a paper doll that you can cut out, and you can decorate it, design it however you want, but it's supposed to be Mrs. Jones. So click here for more information. Mondays, I have office hours, so that's why this is here. So you can get onto Zoom and you can either type in that address or you can just type in the last several digits as the meeting code. Here we go with the subject areas. We've got math, we've got reading, and we've got writing. Those are the 3 foci. that the ASD is wanting teachers to focus on: reading, writing, and math. So let's go ahead with math and see what we have today. As you can see, it already says we're on Unit 12. Today is Lesson 12.8, and it's equal and unequal parts. Now, if you click here, nothing happens. But if you click down here, now it's going to take me to another page. Here's everything your child needs to complete Monday math. Very important. The color blue means it's something you have to do. Mandatory. The color pink means think about doing it. Optional. So, number 1, watch this math lesson. I'm going to click on it. Oh, I got a message here about Adobe Flash Player. You might get this message, you might not. It's telling me to click. Yeah, I'll allow it because I want to see the video. I want to see the lesson. And here we go.
George is going on a picnic. He packed a sandwich to share equally.
Now I'm going to pause it. So your child will watch this video, and right now they are in the learn the math part. Then they'll enter the do the math part, and it will show down here when you're supposed to click on the continue button, and it automatically goes to the next part. Then there's independent practice, and then there's a quiz. And when your child has completed this video, there's nothing to turn in or show Mrs. Locke. I just trust that you've watched it. And I can close this tab. Now I'm back. Number 2, watch this next math video. Now, as you notice, this one is only taking up the top left corner of the screen. You can click on this to make it do the entire screen, but I'm just going to press play so we can hear and see a few seconds of it. We use these videos from time to time in class. It's called Math on the Spot. Now, what I like about these videos, there is an actual teacher and this guy, and they are working through a problem or two pertaining to the concept of the day, the lesson of the day, which they already learned about when we clicked on that first video that featured Curious George. So you watch the whole video. There's nothing to turn in, nothing to show Mrs. Locke. I trust that you've watched it. So I'm going to close this tab. What's next? Another math video. Now this one is pink. So I got to think, do I want to do it? Do I have time to do it? So I'm going to click here. Kids will recognize these lessons. These are the ones that we use most often, actually. And all they need to do is just listen and click where they're showing you to click. Now you can see down here, there's a sequence. Start of the lesson, and it's working its way through till the end. When your child comes to the very end of the lesson, that's it. There's nothing to turn in. There's nothing to show Mrs. Locke. I trust that you've done it. And I'm going to close the tab. Now this, it's optional, but it's a fun game that focuses on the concept of the day. Click on it so you can get a little sneak peek.
Hi, I'm Callie. Welcome to Ship Shapes. In this module, you will find out a lot about different shapes. You can use these shapes to...
There we go. I can kind of pause her for a second. So, so this is a fun game way to practice the concept of the day. But I'm going to pretend I'm done, and I'm going to close the tab. Here is a must-do, a show what you know. So you can already see it's going to be something on Seesaw. And like I said earlier, Seesaw is really the way that kids are going to do work and turn it in. So I'm going to click. Okay, so I'm going to click on I'm a student. No, that's not me. Actually, there is no sign-in for this one. This was just as the teacher. So what I need to do is I need to get that sheet, the e-learning sheet, and I need to hold it up to the camera and scan the code. Now, if I can't do that, there is a text code, and I'm going to show you real quick. This is the code that you can show to your device's camera to log in, or down here, This is the letter code, the text code that you can type in. I've just highlighted it and I have copied it. Now that I have that code, I'm going to click on I'm a student. And no, I'm not putting that in. That was just from me being in there earlier. The text code and go. And now I'm in. Now, the most important thing to know on Seesaw is this middle box, the activities box. This is where you're going to find assignments. So I'm going to click on it. I can see that there's a number 6. There must be 6 things in here waiting for me. We've got mystery number, word wall words mixed up, Monday math 12.8, equal and unequal parts. Hey, that sounds like what we were just talking about for math. So I'm going to go ahead and to open this and start working on it, I have to click on Add Response. Okay, so I'm going to click on it and it's going to open up for me. And let me see, are there instructions? Yes, it says, number 1, use the pencil to circle the right answer for each picture. Number 2, when you are done with both pages, click on the green check. Find your name and click on the green check. Okay, now I know what to do. So I can choose from anything down here. I'm going to choose the pencil. I can choose any color I want. I'm going to choose pink. And I believe, yes, if you click on that tool again, you can change the size of the line. I'm good with this though. So now, circle the shape that shows equal parts. I'm thinking this one. So I'm going to circle it. And then I do the others. Now, there's supposed to be a second page. Where is that second page? If I look over here, I am right now doing page 1, but I want page 2. So I just tap on it. And I still have my pencil here, my pink pencil, and I'm going to do everything on the back. When I'm done, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to click on this arrow. So I'm going to do this. And, I guess you didn't have to choose your name after all because you're already logged in. So now it says that this student finished and it says waiting for teacher approval. That's because before I go ahead and give it the okay to be posted, I look at it to make sure that it was done the right way, that it's appropriate. And if everything looks good to me, I will post it. But if I notice something that either needs to be fixed or just done a little bit better, I will send it back to your child. There is a send back button, and that just means, okay, what's going on here? Look at it and see, did you miss something? Did you forget something? I'm still trying to figure out how to put notes in there to let you know why I sent it back. So hopefully I will figure that out soon, and you will see that right away. So this one assignment is done, but hey, the number 5, hey, that means I did one assignment. Good for me. Now, if I go back in here, there is one more math assignment, the mystery number. That was a pink one, so I need to think, do I want to do it? If I do, click. If not, I'm going to pass. Now, we're going to go back to here. So we pretty much did everything on the math page. Good. Now I want to go back to that corkboard page. And I cannot click the back button. It won't allow me to go back like that. So I'm going to close the tab. There's Seesaw, but I kept this tab open. So Monday math, all done. Reading. We're going to click on reading. And it's going to take me to a new page. And this is everything that I would like kids to do for Monday. Again, blue, must do, pink, think about doing it. And just parents, so you know, there might be a video here from me. And if there is, it's probably just telling your child some directions for today or maybe talking about the sound of the day. And then down here, I'm showing you that the long U sound, as in ooh, is the focus. Number 1, phonics. Lexia. Yes, I would like your child to do Lexia. I would say 15 to 20 minutes every day. Your child can definitely do more than 20 minutes. Your child can break it up into 2 different times during the day. That is fine with me. So you just have to click. Now, you might be taken to a screen that says this device is not set up. and it asks you to put in your teacher's email address. So you just put in my email address, you click the button on the bottom, and it will say, okay, good to go. Now my email address again is Locke, L-O-C-K-E Jamie, Jaime, at asdk12.org. Ah, I made a mistake. There's not a dot between Locke and Jamie. There's, what do you call it? One of those lines on the ground. So not a dot. Sorry about that. So now Kimber just happens to already be logged in here. So let's see. Oh, I wonder if this was me. I'm going to show. Oh, yeah, that should be her login. Yeah. So I'm going to click login. Password is not correct. Oh, I know what it is. The password for Lexia is first name. So I'm going to type in first name, then I'm going to click login. And nope, I'm not going to do that. Yep, I'm Kimber Phelps. I'm pretending to be her. And then it goes ahead and starts. And when I'm done, I am, let's see here. I'm just waiting to see if there's a log out screen. Aha. So let's say that Kimber does a bunch of Lexia, and when she's done, she's going to click the X, because you'll see you're about to log out of Core 5. Oh, oops, I did that by mistake. I don't really mean that. Or, yep, I'm done. I'm going to click log out, and it's going to kind of wrap everything up, and it then will send all of that data to me, Mrs. Locke, to let me know what your child was doing and for how long your child was doing it. Now I'm going to close this tab, and I'm going to go back to Monday reading. Number 2, word wall words. This will only happen on a Monday. We always get 6 new words. Kids are used to this routine. We always watch a video, and I present each word, and we talk about it, and we figure out different things about it. So when you click on this, it will start playing.
Here are your words for this week.
But I would make it bigger. Oh, and I notice it's kind of downloading down here. All right. Oh, opening in 5 seconds. This is new. I haven't seen this before. Oh, it downloaded it. Okay, all right, that's fine. And so I'm going to move this over a little bit. And then I just press play and I listen. That's all I have to do is listen and watch.
Here are your words for this week.
Okay. Now, when this is done, close the video. There's nothing to do with the video, nothing you have to show me. Number 3, word work. Mixed up words. Figure out the 6 new word wall words. I did make an activity to go along with this. And remember that blue is a must do. So we're going to click here, and this is going to take us to Seesaw because this is an assignment. Let's see here. Sign up. I don't want to sign up. I'd like to sign in. Ah, there we go. Sign in. Oh, it's not showing us the correct Seesaw link, so I'm going to have to fix that. So instead, what I could do is I could go back to the Clever page and click on this and see if I can log in this way. There we go. Okay. No, it did me again. So I'm going to put in that text code again. Okay. Oh, I just saw this. Yeah, that's what I assigned. So word wall words mix up. So I'm going to click on this and view the instructions. Number 1, move the letters around and put them back in the right order so they make one of our new word wall words. Number 2, you can check and see if you are right by moving the star. Do all 6 words. When you're done, tap on the green check. Find your name and tap on the green check. Okay, now I know the directions. So now all I'm going to do is I'm just going to move these letters around. Boy, what could my first word? I got to think. Oh, yeah, I remember. Because it's the only word that had the double E in the middle, but it's kind of a weird one because it doesn't say E. Bean. Maybe if you're in England, I have been to the Eiffel Tower. But we in the United States, we usually just say Ben, as if there was only one E in there. Now I'm going to check. Am I right? Yeah, awesome. I'm going to leave this screen the way it is so Mrs. Locke can see later. Now, there are 6 words, so I'm going to go over here. I'm going to tap on the next one, do this word, and then this one, this one, this one, and this one. And then when I'm done, I'm going to click on the green check mark. And, oh, it's all done. It is waiting for teacher approval, and now I'm down to 4 activities. All right, I'm going to go back to the corkboard. There is one more thing for reading. Number 4, reading. So it says I need to read for 15 or more minutes. And the link here is to Epic. Epic is an awesome online library. Your kids can borrow books. So I'm going to click on students and educators. The class code. Let's see here. The class code. I'm going to look in here because it's on my sheet. I'm going to highlight it and copy it. ZDD9301. All right, and now I'm going to go back and I'm going to enter that and I'm going to click go. All right, I'm going to find myself. Where am I? I'm pretending to be Kimber. Here we go. Oh, cool. I got a little thing from Mrs. Locke. I sent you a book. Oh, cool. I could check it out if I want to. Let's just pretend. Let's check it out. Oh, check it out means like let's watch it right now. Okay. I thought it meant check it out, like check it out of the library. But I mean, I could listen to this one for my story time. I could read this one for my 15 minutes of reading. But let's say, I don't know, let me just look through here. You know, boy, these are some good. Oh, Lucky Ducky. That looks good. I want to read Lucky Ducky. So, to read this book, you click on the pages, and then your child can read aloud or read quietly. Now, the cool thing is at the end of the book, I'm going to fast forward here. There might be a little quiz. Oh, almost done. Turn the page to finish the book. To be able to complete this book. Oh, I think it knew because I clicked through it so quickly. Oh, it's going to stop kids from trying to do the same thing and be like, oh yeah, I'm done. I read it. Nope, I can't click on it. Bummer. But when I do, there might be a little quiz. And then Mrs. Locke has access to this so I can see, you know, what books your kid is reading and checking out and how they're doing on their quizzes. So there we go. All right, so I am done with my reading. Let's see. I'm going to log out. I don't have to. I mean, yeah, this could just be left open for tomorrow, or I can just close it like that, and it should log itself back in. And there's one thing that is optional. Listen to reading, and it's the same. Oh, I didn't link it. I'll have to link it. It's going to link back to Epic, so I'm just going to click on here. I'm going to enter that. Oh, hey, there's my class, and I don't even have to enter the code. Now, listen to reading. There we go. So right here, for you, read to me, videos, audiobooks. Audiobooks is what you want for read to me. And then everything that comes up below are books that can be read to you. Oh, this is a classic. We have this in our classroom, The Three Billy Goats Graph. So I'm going to click on it. There we go. And there it starts. I just have to listen. Awesome. And let's pretend I'm done with that. And close Epic. And that's really all I had to do today for reading. So I did everything. So I'm going to close this tab. And I'm going to go back here. I've got some writing to do. So I'm going to click on writing. Monday writing. Blue, must do. Pink, think about doing it. Number 1, writing workshop. So read each of these and they will remind you of everything we have learned from Writing Dude about writing. So if you click on it, and boy, that seems really big. So I'm going to zoom out and it says, I can use my best handwriting. Oh yes. Scrolling down. I can start my sentence with a capital letter. Scroll down. So your child can read through all of these, and then that way you have an idea of my expectations for writing. Done. That was easy. Remember is number 2, and we're going to click on this, and it's a little video. So I'm going to play.
I can say it. If I can say it, I can write it.
Mm-hmm.
If I can write it, I can read it. Then others will enjoy it too.
I want to see the whole thing. And it's going to download it for me. So then I can go back and open it and see the whole thing. And then finally, number 3, let's write. Weekend news is our first assignment. And you can kind of see my example here. So I'm going to click. And it's going to take me right to Seesaw. But unfortunately, it doesn't have us logged in. So I'm going to have to fix that again. Can we click? No, we can just look here. So I'm going to go to my other tab that already has Seesaw open. And let's see. Oh yeah, this is it. This is it right here, weekend news. So I'm ready to do it. Now I can read the directions right here, or I can click add a response, and then I can read them right here. So think about what you did this weekend. Use the drawing tool to draw and picture a picture that shows me. I got to go in there and proofread that, edit that. So for this first assignment, your child can either handwrite with their finger, or if you have some kind of a device-friendly stylus, and either draw a picture. Drawing tools are down here. Or they can upload a picture. So there's photo and upload. So if you upload a picture, you can pull it off of your device and plop it right in there and do your writing. Or if you would rather do your picture here and then type, you can click on the T for typing, and then you get a typing box, a text box. So actually I'm going to move this over, and I'm going to make it bigger to make sure that I've got enough room. Now I could go like that just to show you what that was, but no. Okay. Anyways, I'll leave it like that. Style. If your child wants to pick one of 6 different writing styles, and then if your child wants all the writing to be in the middle, or maybe they want it all to the left-hand side, I like this font right here, Feather, because I think of the 6 that you are given a choice of. This is the one that resembles most closely handwriting. And I'm done with that. Okay, so now I'm going to, if I can think it, I can say it. This weekend I played outside. If I can say it, I can write it. And now your child would start typing. Oh, I see what that did. It made it totally upside down. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not going to work too well. So there we go. Flip it back around. Okay, put it back. Now get back in there, if I can. And you just keep typing however long you want. Now the box automatically made itself bigger, but you can also go in and adjust. And this makes the font smaller, bigger, smaller, bigger. Or if you're like, no, I want my text box. Come on, text box. I want it to be, it's not letting me make it skinnier. So maybe I'll go like this, and I'll just say, okay, fine. Then I'm going to hit the enter key. Okay. And then I'm going to put it, it still is covering up my picture. So there we go. Now I'm going to move it. When my writing and my picture are done, we click right here. Okay. Number 1, log into Clever. Number 2, click on our classroom. Number 3, click on the calendar. Number 4, scroll through the day's work. Number 5, click on a subject area for lessons and work.